Today, we're talking Andy Reid and the Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs defeated the Ravens in Week 1 and did it in fashion. This Chiefs offense was just unstoppable at times, and I'll show you what the Chiefs did to beat one of their biggest rivals and one of the biggest Super Bowl contenders. Rashee Rice had a big game and led the Chiefs in receiving, and a lot of it had to do with the way he was schemed. You'll see on this first play, Juju Boo Boo Smith-Schuster will be in motion across the formation, and once you see the guy following him, you know it's man-to-man coverage. The DBs at the top of the screen are actually going to adjust to just being two guys there. It's not quite zone coverage, but it's like a high-low man sort of thing going on. Let's say Xavier Worthy were to run a corner route. The higher defender would then be responsible for that corner route because it's the higher, taller, further up the field route. And it doesn't matter that he's lined up against Rashee Rice, and those same principle goes for the low man with lower routes. So the Chiefs do brilliance here and run two low routes and basically tell Marlon Humphrey to choose. Now, once this ball is snapped and they're both off, you're going to see Marlon Humphrey freeze for a second. And once he's shaded just slightly towards Xavier Worthy, who he was initially pressed up against, it creates just enough pause, separation, whatever you want to say, enough space for Rashee Rice to beat him in a drag race to the middle of the field and make a huge play. To run something as unstoppable as this on the first play, if that's not a statement, I don't know what is. Now, the second play that we'll show that's a little later in this game, I don't know if it's quite there, but it's up there with that first play in terms of design. First thing we'll see is Rashee Rice in motion to the outside of the front two receivers. Then we'll diagnose coverage. You see Roquan Smith buzzing out. You have Kyle Hamilton in a deep zone. Marlon Humphrey playing more towards the sideline. Then that nickel playing kind of just a curl zone through the middle of the field. Now the brilliance comes up. Let's back it up to when Roquan Smith is dropping back and out. If Rashee Rice was running this from the inside spot where he originally started, Roquan Smith probably would have seen that and covered it. But instead, Rashee Rice, when he motioned, he starts on the outside of the formation now. So when Roquan Smith turns around, he's going to see Worthy getting up the field. And to close it all off, you'll see who the read is. It ends up being Roquan Smith when he's going to either play high with Xavier Worthy and try to cut off that dig, or if he started low and wants to cut off Rashee Rice, then Patrick Mahomes would go to Xavier Worthy over the middle. Really confusing, complex stuff, but you'll see it work, and Rashee Rice runs to the open part of the field in a drag race to get to that sideline with Roquan Smith. Another really complicated yet really easy play for the Chiefs. Rashee Rice is living in this Ravens defense's head. Everyone low is keeping an eye on him, and he sees this little gadget motion here. What are they cooking up? Well, he's just going to be running a quick little stick route, quick hitch, whatever you want to call it. That's going to draw two defenders down towards it just based off the performance Rashee has had so far. And Boo Boo gets wide open over top, and it's wide open to Patrick Mahomes. It might not look as open, but Mahomes being as good as he is, that's open. That, to me, that's open. Juju has an opportunity on the ball. It is a good play by the defense, but Juju's got to hold on to that. It is a straight up drop in my opinion. This one more simple than others, and this one's actually pretty good on Patrick Mahomes too. He's going to see just man coverage. It's man, just line up straight across, man coverage. So a big part of this play is actually Isaiah Pacheco running out to the flat. Roquan Smith then follows him. Rashee Rice carries Nate Wiggins up the field on his little stutter crossing route that's a little bit higher in depth than Xavier Worthy's. Then Justin Watson off the snap is going to carry Marlon just up the field a little bit. All this to create a wide open crosser. Look at the space between Xavier Worthy and Stevens. Xavier Worthy straight off the snap doesn't even go vertical for even a second. He is just going to pivot and run sideways. Everybody else in man coverage is getting carried the opposite way, and Worthy makes this catch with green grass, and Rashee Rice is a blocker, to be honest. Maybe Rashee does a better job there if he gets that opportunity again, but again, brilliant, just brilliant. It looks simple enough, and it just a big result. It just common occurrence. And we're going to see a little gimmick motion. Stevens follows and indicates this is man coverage again. And once again, right off the snap, look at how much space is between the corner and the receiver. So they're going to use that space to their advantage. They're going to get Rashee Rice on a quick out. Mahomes Mahomes moving in the same direction. It's too damn easy. The other routes do a good job clearing out the little space that is available for the Ravens team, and this was just going to be open no matter what, but you just can't give this high-powered of an offense that much space. It's as clear-cut as that, and the fact that stuff like this flew all game with the Ravens defense is just, it absolutely kills me. And that'll be it for me. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, go ahead and like, go down, subscribe, watch the past content on the channel. It would mean a lot, and I'll see you guys next time. Deuces.